Greetings and salutations again, fellow YouTubers. The wild man from outer space has landed on Earth once again. And what I want to talk about this time is a very classic film I'm sure you're all familiar about, called Escape from New York. Created by one of the greatest minds in cinema history, John Carpenter. And the movie also features one of the greatest on-screen lean, mean badasses of all time, Snake Plissken. And of course, all of you already know there's a remake coming out, which I'm of course pissed off about. I'm sure, like you all are all out. Of course, you've seen some of my videos involving this subject. And of course, you've already heard that Snake Plissken in this movie is going to be portrayed by none other than Gerard Butler. Of course, you're familiar with him as the "This is Sparta" guy from 300, another badass movie by another creative mind, Frank Miller. Now, I'm not pissed off about him playing Snake. I'm just pissed off at the fact that this movie's being remade, because this is a total classic. It's really well known. They did a sequel, for crying out loud, Escape from L.A. And there are rumors, of course, they were going to do another movie called Escape from Earth. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, you know? Excuse me. Well, anyway, to the point. I'm not pissed off at Butler playing Snake. I was just pissed off of the remake. But it would be cool to see Kurt Russell back. You know, you can't top Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell brought that character to life. And even Kurt Russell himself is pissed off about this. Seriously, he is. He's really pissed off about it. But I'm sure Gerard Butler will do a good job. But I prefer a sequel or a prequel instead of a reboot, because I heard there have been rumors that this is going to be a prequel, which is for some cool with. I would love to see Kurt Russell be back, but you know, still know all this talk about Kurt Russell getting too old to play Snake Plissken. But hey, look at Sylvester Stallone coming back for John Rambo, which I'm very excited about. I'm sure all of you are. Well, anyway, this whole thing had me thinking. It had me thinking what it would have been like if Snake Plissken instead was a female. Like if Escape from New York was made today instead of 1981, or if they went back in 1981, back in 1981, if they decided to make Snake Plissken a woman, how would it be like? Now, what also made me think of this was there was actually a photograph, a photo on the snake put on this very popular Snake Plissken website, snakeplissken.net, that featured a picture involving one of the highest actresses today, Jessica Alba. I'm sure, of course, you're familiar with her, with her work in the TV series Dark Angel, and of course, her portraying the Invisible Woman in the classic comic book series gone to a movie, Fantastic Four. Of course, everybody knows how hot she is and everything. Ooh la la. Well, anyway, there was actually a picture that someone actually, one of her old photo shoots, and someone actually digitized, animatedly made a picture of her as Snake Plissken using one of her old photo shoots. I was so blown away by it. See for yourself. Wow, a work of art, isn't it? Now, Jessica Alba, she's not a bad choice. But I was thinking maybe someone else, in fact, maybe, of course, the lovely Jessica Biel. Now, of course, all of you know her. Like in such movies as Blade Trinity and Stealth, and of course, this past summer's I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Now, one of the reasons why I think Jessica Biel would be perfect for this is because if you look at her, she's a little bit more muscular than Jessica Alba. She has like a more athletic tomboy quality. And of course, no one forget about that gorgeous hump of hers. My hump, my hump, my hump, my hump, my lovely lady lump. Well, anyway, one of the reasons people like Snake Plissken was because he was macho, but he wasn't a huge muscular guy such as Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone. He was like in the middle. He was like a middleweight. He showed a little bit of muscle. That's kind of like what Jessica Biel has. She's kind of like a middleweight. She has a little bit muscular tone if you see her arms and everything. She's a little bit muscular than Alba. Alba